pickleball's over. All right, here we go. Let's play pickleball. Ball. Didn't the ball bounce?
Connor got in there, though, Dave. He
was aggressive, but all right. Here we go. Vicky Ryan's just, you know, she wants a do-over. So let's play pickleball again. He's so mad he lost singles, he's going to just keep playing singles.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
And that's going to be a tough situation for Alix Truong. As I mentioned, Matt is not looking to aggressively squeeze the middle, so Truong must pick her spots very carefully when to speed up, especially going up Matt's line. Is that your first legitimate double Let's Play Pickleball?
Yes. I mean, you don't get a do-over that very
amazing.
You know, Vicky set the table for it. I had to do it.
What were you supposed to do?
Exactly. Oh my. Garnett let that go. He thought there's no way that could stay in.
Yeah, that just plops about 6 or 8 inches inside the baseline. And then the speed up and the backhand offense of Matt Wright has actually grown quite a bit in the last year and a half. So I would expect balls in the middle to Matt. He's going to be speeding up frequently, but as we can see here, he's going to be pulling some triggers on the backhand side too. And his counterpart, Connor Garnett, is very dangerous over there with the two-handed backhand.
Just missed it. Was in a good spot. Obviously, Garnett and Alix Truong also teammates on the Utah Black Diamonds, the premier part of Major League Pickleball. So they've played actually together too. So they are not just teammates but partners there. So more familiarity, certainly not as much as the team receiving at this point.
It's great court coverage from Connor Garnett. Those two actually carpooled down and did a little Q&A on socials on the way from Salt Lake City down to Vegas.
Great way to spend some time, get some content. We could have used some carpool karaoke to go with that. Let's sing a little. Somebody's got to have some talent.
2-3-2.
Nice reach in from Lucy Kovalova. And I expect her to look for some opportunities actually to attack the middle and all the way cross court to Alix Truong, force the ball to the heavy-handed partner in Matt Wright. Well,
there you go. Thanks, Lucy, through the middle.
Yeah, she does a great job of getting that wide base and maximizing her reach into the kitchen, taking time away from her opponents, and she's been doing that for about 6 years now, so don't expect it to change anytime soon. I've already seen multiple times early in game one where Matt is actually stepping over to the left to avoid the backhand dink and find a forehand. Nice job of using spin there from Connor Garnett, forcing Matt Wright to hit up. And as long as Lucy has his back and helps him out a little bit in from a court positioning perspective, I'm fine with Matt doing that. Alix Truong poking in there and getting a nice two-handed backhand. Find some offense for her team.
And, you know, we're in Vegas. Let's have a little showtime, Matt Wright. Thank you.
3-4-2.
Fans were like, is he really going to hit that? None. Who does a better job of sliding left and then just leaving that paddle out there? So good, and then through the middle.
4-3-1.
Yeah, it's a great drive too. Nice, flat, aggressive, looking to do damage with that drive is Lucy Kovalova. And I think Connor, in that situation, when Lucy is speeding up with the forehand, I think he is actually going to have to help a bit in the middle, because she does not take that line very often. She can, but her preferred spots are middle and cross court.
A little too reachy there for Truong, who supporting the partner with the Tui Nation hat herself.
Yeah. 6-3-1.
And she's got one, so perfect.
Exactly. That's pretty from Lucy Kovalova right there. So on the other side.
7-3-1.
So the energy is good. Garnett didn't even move.
He didn't. He didn't. And I think Matt maybe put his head down a little too early, didn't recognize the court positioning. Great partner protection from Connor Garnett.
Right out.
Yeah, but that's, I mean, you can really see the difference. Like, Connor is coming over a lot. That was one of the first times that we have seen Matt Wright over on Lucy's side of the court looking for offense. More of a 60-40 situation for those two.
Oh. Just deep there. So, again, partner protection at its finest there on the other side. And this is round of 32, folks, and that's all we're playing today. So we don't get ahead of yourselves out there. Round of 16 on Thursday tomorrow. You got to earn your way there. You can play 3 matches every day, and you hope you keep hanging in those draws. Oh, this will be fun. Oh, Garnett got the hard one and missed the easier one.
Yeah, that's pickleball in a nutshell.
7-3-1.
Oh, Lucy got there. Garnett keeps finding the Matt Wright backhand. That is a no-go zone.
It is not this. I mean, I'll go ahead and say anywhere but there.
Yes, yes, literally.
As Connor has been in perfect position for a couple of these shots in the middle of the court or on Alix's side, but he must find a different target.
Miss return, Truong marching to the bench. Is it a paddle switch? It is indeed. She'll check that in with Vicky Ryan, and here we go. That could be weight. That could be the grip.
9-3-1.
Us players, we're particular, man.
Yeah, very particular, and different location, different set of conditions, and just a tenth of an ounce or two can make the difference.
That's tremendous from Matt right there, because Alix was all over the cross-court attack.
And that's one of the reasons why I suggested that as a possible strategy for Lucy Kovalova, because Matt's hands are so good.
Game point here for the 14th seed. Oh, tried the inside out and caught the tape. And gave us a little like hand shimmy there.
Yeah, I was looking for the words. Well, hand shimmy's good.
Wow, just Alix Truong firing away.
The paddle switch worked. So
keep using that one.
Yeah, please.
4-10-1.
Big backhand drive from Connor Garnett, and creeping back in this thing. A lot of work still left to do.
5-10-1.
Probably the best point of the match right there. Very solid, good, consistent working of the point up at the kitchen, and a little firefight to end.
And the Connor Garnett show all over it. The veterans may call timeout. It's awesome. All right, another chance to chip away at the lead here. Wolverine finishes it after a not the best lob there.
Yeah, I think timing hadn't done it yet. Alix Truong, I think it was fine, but that ball was going to land about evenly between the kitchen line and the baseline, and that's a problem, especially when your opponent is about 5'10" or 5'11", Lucy Kovalova.
Because I was barely over our head.
Yes, I know.
It's not a compliment to either one of us.
Right, and it actually is a decent part of Alix Truong's game.
Yes.
So if she gets another opportunity, I expect her to look for it and just execute a bit better.
Yeah, just a little off balance, too, when she did it. Oh, my. In the strike zone of the Tui Nation hat right there and just pulled it.
Yeah, just actually it was a flinger. Just caught it and released it with one motion, did Alix Truong.
Second game point.
Second serve.
Short on the third. So speaking of thirds, will that be the magic number?
10-7-2.
Nice job from Truong, because she took the bait from Matt and slammed it right back at him.
Yeah, that's the deadly combination of Matt Wright. Forehand speed up, backhand on the next ball, and Alix Truong dug out of it. So I couldn't agree more, partner.
So 3 game points saved.
7-1.
Can they come all the way back and tie this at 10, or even better here? Oh, not with a third that's 3 squares up from the bottom.
Yeah, just chuckles and sticks his tongue out. Connor not thrilled with that attempt.
Don't even get to the kitchen.
Yeah, no, twice.
Game point 4.
10-7-1.
ATP to end it. No, okay.
Second serve.
Yeah, a lot of discussion on that ATP defense in the last couple weeks, and it is just getting better and better.
Yeah, we're talking people are bringing it back cross court for winners now. I love it. I think that went off Matt's paddle. We're still playing.
Yeah, it did. It did. It was one of those situations where who hit it in the middle for Connor Garnett and Alix Truong. And it's hard to read and anticipate when you're not sure who's going to get there first.
Wow, what a fight. Outballs galore that were played, and the fight is real now.
7-10-2.
Uh-oh.
Point. 8-10-2.
And they have gotten within 1. Wow.
9-10-2.
Oh no, and then just
Side out.
wild swing there from Truong. So
Game point.
they still have the lead. It is game point 6, but the lead is but
10-9-1.
1. And that is a
Second
deep serve. Well, lucky 7
Game point.
is paying very well on the strip here. Can it pay for
10-9-2.
Kovalova and Wright? That would be no.
Side out.
Wow.
Yeah, it is a pretty wild sequence of events there. Just moments ago, Garnett and Truong weren't able to get to the kitchen
No.
with 2 attempts, and now they have a chance to tie or take the lead. Okay.
Little half a Ernie jump there. And
Oh, I'm giving
you're
him
gonna
the
give
whole.
him the full.
I'm giving him
Okay.
the whole,
Okay.
Dave.
Okay. 40 plus, that's a full.
Yes.
That's a full. Oh, and
Side
they
out.
finally get a roar back from Matt. Could it be a hard 8? That's the question. Here we go.
10-9-1.
And couldn't reload the Tui, and by the slimmest of margins. Just a second ago, they were coasting their way down the strip, but they do get it done.
Tournaments are a fun and exciting way to grow your game. Connect with other players and stay active in the welcoming pickleball community. Whether you're a seasoned player or looking to try your first tournament, we have a place for you.
But they got there. Let's see how game 2 progresses. Oh,
Okay, she
Tui
sets
Nation.
it up that,
I mean,
yeah.
Tui Nation.
I'll tell you right now, Dave, if a ballroom is not royal, I'm not going.
Exactly.
Okay, come on.
Exactly.
1-0-2.
I mean, I'm looking for the bride and groom here. No, we just got Pickle.
Quality grunt on the overhead
Very
from
quality.
Matt Wright. But yeah, it was definitely a too little, too late situation in game 1, and they really did find some footing, did Connor Garnett and Alix Truong towards the latter stages of that game. So actually not surprised to see this start, as 3-0 is just fantastic, with Truong doing some damage up Matt Wright's
Yes.
line.
What a wild Tui that was. We're still playing. And then a panic lob for no reason.
Yeah, I would say that's a fair assessment. Panic in front of the word lob is usually does not work out in your favor.
Oh, so tricky from Matt Wright.
Yeah, it's a slippery forehand speed up, and he had Alix Truong loading up on the forehand side. She took a jab step to her left, and she instantly regretted it.
Second serve.
Little Onyx paddle clankaroo there.
1-3-2.
It's a heavy flat drive from Lucy Kovalova. And with Matt kind of just making it a move occasionally instead of just lurking the middle, it actually gives Alix Truong some freedom to find the left foot of Lucy. She doesn't have to just get in that cross-court battle with her. She can go to a couple different spots, as we see right there, to the middle of the court. Just a little extended from Matt Wright, not finding the strike zone he was looking for.
Good look at Lucy Kovalova right there.
served.
Just be tall.
Just be tall and get to the line.
Yeah.
There you go, done.
It's not something I can do, but she certainly can. And again, these just wild, empty sets that these guys are having.
Yeah, some really just quality points, but in between those quality points, there are some clunkers. Yes, on both sides.
Perfect lob from Kovalova. And that's answered by an even better one from Alix. And look at this nuts. Wow. What a point. I thought we were going to have the truss in play there. What a lob.
Way to find a point to work in that for the second time of the broadcast. That's very well done.
Garnett just couldn't put the overhead away, and Lucy just freaking slapped it down the line there at him.
I'm in the flat drive club, so
yeah, you most definitely
man, when they're working, it's fantastic, but sometimes it evaporates and goes away.
We're gonna have to get some gear. Tui Nation's got gear. On it, but pushed it deep.
Yeah, I mean, it has to be Connor's ball, and it is. But just the pace, those Lucy offensive shots, they get on you quickly. Not a ton of margin for error, but I think it's similar to Jesse Irvin.
Yes.
I mean, when it's linear and flat, and it gets to your paddle and they split stack it.
Yeah, we love to talk about shape. There ain't no shape.
No.
It's one straight line. Wow, that just got all messed up. Getting people in position there sometimes throws the rhythm off. And that 3-0 start is gone.
Yeah, Connor fired up. He's definitely chatting with himself and Alix Truong to get his team going.
3-5-1.
Wow, tries the.
Point.
If you're not wearing a Tui Nation hat, you can't make that.
Yeah, you just can't. 6 inches wide, and he definitely had the
4-5-1.
angle too on that ball.
Yes. Yeah, that's a shot where a ball he's probably hit 3 times in the past 4 months.
Yeah, right. Oh, you're talking about the ATP
Yeah,
two
yeah,
hands.
yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
correct. Nice load up on the two-hander. And Lucy trying the line, which I don't mind with all the other patterns that have been working, but not enough pace. And that allowed Connor Garnett to load up forehand and get over to the backhand.
Really nice inside out after a great dig from Truong earlier in the battle.
There, Connor Garnett just checking with the referees. Did look to be an inch or two out in real time. No challenge.
5-1.
I think that stays in.
Second serve.
Because the just disgust and slumped shoulders tell you all you need to know.
Well, I was blocked off from Matt Wright, so just the little head to the side and just really, Connor. Yes, really.
Yes, ma'am, I'll record. call the score.
Another beautiful
6-5-2.
lob volley from Kovalova.
Side out.
You load up for one thing, and then it's a foot wider because of that stinking tape.
5-6-1.
Yeah, and that wide base too makes
Yes.
it harder to take that little shuffle step when you need to. That's huge from Connor Garnett. It's weird how the world works. It's never just all positive.
No.
There's always positives and then things that don't quite work out. So that's life.
6-6-1.
Wow, just blew the Skeens fastball right by Truong.
Absolutely. I mean, that's full power and full time taken away also.
6-6-2.
Truong loaded up with the two-handed backhand to look for a dig in the midcourt. Ball.
Need to be a right-handed batter
Yes, yes.
Side out.
It was phenomenal ball movement throughout that point
Yes.
from Alix Truong. Had a nice block.
All right, so here we go. 6 apiece coming out of the timeout. Thank you, Vicki Ryan, and all our referees.
Point.
Unfortunately, Connor kind of set her up for failure
Yeah.
there as he.
High to match forehand. Was that what you thought was in the suggestion box? Man, that's nice.
I mean, it's just full reach in. It's not a terrible dink
No.
from Alix Truong, but to find offense there and find it to the spot that I said she goes least up the line of Connor, really good from Lucy Kovalova. Well, we're going to find the right one.
Usually they just put a new ball in play, so I don't know what's going on here.
Looks like they have a scuffed basket and a
a
new
new-
basket.
8-6-1.
Yes.
Because I spent quality time in the scuff basket department when I was playing, that's for sure.
Yeah, you were always digging. I was like, whatever,
Just
that one's
grab
fine.
one,
But
I'm
yeah, Dave doesn't play that.
No, if I can get a 1/10 of an
8-6-2.
advantage finding the scuffed up one to play that slow game, I'm going to do it.
Side out.
Just can't make some of the fundamental shots to sort of push out and take this game number 2.
6-8-1.
See if Garnett can get some offense here.
That was going to be an issue for Lucy.
Yes.
The angle that she was going, she was retreating and trying to cover the middle. I know Alix Truong was unable to make that shot,
6-8-2.
but I like the decision.
Garnett fends off 3 in a row, and then Truong cannot come up with it. So again, one of those empty sets. So no chance at the kitchen.
8-6-1.
The score is 8-6. Get that corrected on the scoreboard. And now 9-6. Great drop there.
It was. It's always tough for the fella to, when he comes over and makes a mistake, not trying to do anything. It's different when pressure is put. But that's a tough one on the last ball there. Okay,
Beautiful.
so Connor, set up your partner with moving the ball around the kitchen and let Alix Truong find the
yes,
offense. That's what I meant to
That's
say
what you
previously.
said. Yeah, this is opposite. Oh, look at these head fakes. Ooh, Alix might have had that one. She was getting low to play defense there, and we are at match point for
Match point.
Kovalova and Wright.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
10-6-2.
ma'am. Very formal, Vicky. Wow, and just in self-defense, she puts that ball down on the ground, and Kovalova and Wright take out Truong. 8 game points it took you in game number 1. When that's happening, are you feeling it? Did you guys talk about it, and what ultimately were you able to do? Because they just kept pecking away at a big lead.
Yeah, we had a great lead in game 1, but then instead of us focusing on closing it, we were just more focused like, oh, why didn't we make the last one or the last one? So then we called a timeout. I think it was 10-7, and then we talked about it. Okay, let's just get it side out. Let's try to get into the kitchen line and just focus on what works. And finally, we closed it at 11-9.
Matt, great playing down there. There is youngsters aplenty on the PPA Tour, and I took the road less traveled and just retired to get away from them. You were still getting big wins, and you were still running deep in tournaments. What are a couple things in the last year or so that you think you've added to your game or has allowed you to continue to have success out here?
In men's doubles, I switch to the right side a lot, so I don't have to cover as much court. Let's just be honest about that. So I try to partner up with young bucks who can get a little bit more, and then I just play my role in my little 40%. I'm sure Lucy wishes I was 20 years younger so I could cover a little more court when I'm playing mixed with her, but I do the best I can at the line. We kind of have our strategy. Dave, you asked, what were you doing or what were you saying at the end of game 1? Something I was saying to her before just about every point was, let's get to the line, let's get to the line. We like a little bit more of a controlled environment probably than some teams. Some teams like it disruptive, chaotic, use their athleticism. If we can get to the line, that's our best bet, and so that we were focusing on that.
So speaking of environments, what an environment to play in here. You guys, as we mentioned, have been here a long time, and by here I mean pickleball. Lucy, what does it mean to play in this gorgeous hotel and have pro pickleball here and be a part of this?
I think we are very fortunate. I think all of us just being part of PPA and being here in this beautiful facility, beautiful hotel in Vegas, I think, it can get much, much better than that.
It is. It is drop dead gorgeous. We are, like you said, we're the OGs. We see what it's been like on the other side. We know what the roots are, and when we get to play at a place like this, it's pretty funny when I see online complaints and negative feedback or whatever. It's just like, are you kidding me? This is paradise, and we are just very blessed and fortunate to be here.
I think people also, sorry to interrupt, I think people also forget how we all started, right?
Yeah.
Like we started in 2016, especially for us, when PPA started 2018 or 19, that's night and day. So I think people need to remember that, how we started and where we are. And I'm sure it's going to get even better and better.
Yeah.